afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon indeed. Woo. Got to clean my spectacles so that I can see. See some comments over there. I know there's comments. I can see the blobs, but I can't see the letters. So give me a second. Blind as a bat without my glasses. Trying to see comments. Still can't see them. I mean, hmm, clean the rag now. So hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Mrs. Fry is a little busy at the moment. Uh, it is scheduled nurse time, so nurses at the house, kind of doing some checkups and making recommendations and things like that. So, yep. So those for those of you who were watching the other day when she bolted, I think it was Thursday night. I think it was Thursday night. And yesterday was a little bit of a updated development. Yeah, leg was hurting him really bad, so they ended up going to the emergency room just to get checked out. And come to find out, he broke his leg. He being Mr. Bill. So, so with the nurses coming out today, because they come out once a week, so there's some real big changes for the week, and so there's new things in the works that he does not necessarily think is a good idea. So, sometimes we got to do shit we don't like to, and make his life easier. So, anyway, so that's where Lisa's at. She's going to be on in a little while. She's just waiting for the nurse and everything to go and settle, and because they usually have consultation after everything. Yada yada yada. So, anywho, all right, let's see who we have on here. So I see a Facebook user says, "Hey Sam, hey." So I can't see who you are. So if you want to stay where you are, just put your name in the comment too, so I know who I'm talking to, or move over to My Mystical Life, and then we should be able to see it. Unless you are somebody that was having trouble last night, you might still have the same trouble. So I'm not gonna say who it is. It doesn't matter. You know who you are. We know who you are. If that's who it is. Liz, Mickey Root. Karen Gibbons. Another Facebook user. Hey, Sam. Hey, hey. Let's see. Jennifer Vaughn. Hello, hello. Sherry Elsbeth. Sherry, how you doing, girl? Haven't seen you in a while. I've been wondering how you've been doing. Pastor Roberts, welcome back. Been a while since I've seen you on. Let's see. There we go. Now it's moving down. Oh, Miss Ellie's on here. Good evening, Miss Ellie. 5 o'clock here. It's got to be close to midnight your time. If it ain't after midnight. Maria Simmons. Hello, I've been hearing a little bit since when Lisa fills me in on things. It's been a while since I've heard anything, but So it says it's Gina. Can you see me? So we see it says it's Gina, but as far as it's coming up across as Facebook user. So I mean, I can see you if you put your name in there, but as far as the name coming across for the Facebook users, no, I cannot see you there. Billion, how are you? How are you, Renee? Okay, so everybody, reason I was a couple minutes late getting on, I just finished putting invoices out, so they are in your mailboxes. So all the invoices for yesterday's show are out. If you don't see an invoice from our Mystical Crystals in your email box, check your junk mail or your spam folder. Because we're a business, we have the crystal business. A lot of email systems just pick it as a spam, and unless you go in there and tell the system that is not spam, and then it'll always go to your inbox rather than going into a subfolder. So just got to change the filters around on them. Anyways, so all the invoices are out, and some of you have already paid, which is great. And thank you. Uh, so, uh, Vicky, we had an order for you that we held for this time. You want me to go ahead and ship it all together this time, or you want to hold hold the order here for longer? So it's up to you. Just let me know. All right. Excuse me. I have to put the dogs in. I gotta put them out. Hold on. Come on, boys. Where y'all going? Okay. Sorry. I'm back. Woo-hoo. Go ahead, ship there. No problem. Gotcha, Vicky. All right. So, I don't know if Mrs. Fry is actually going to make it on, but she's really trying to get here. So, let's get started and jump right in. Uh, Sounds like I just no, I dropped the box. The cards in it, so maybe just all righty. Yes, please, if you would share out, that would be awesome. And just so everybody knows, sharing back to our group really doesn't do any good. It happens. Some folks, sharing out, but it really doesn't do any good. And also, mash the hell out of that like button and the heart button because that helps to boost up the I guess the ranking in the algorithm. So yeah. Oh. I'm still seeing a lot of Facebook users instead of seeing their actual name. If you're on another page other than My Mystical Life, maybe it'd be better if you just move over to My Mystical Life and then we can actually see who you are. Right now, all I see is Facebook user and comments. There's several of them actually coming across right now, so I'm wondering which one of the sites I should probably stop sending out to because that seems to be not a huge issue. It just makes it very difficult to see who I am talking to. Whoa. Uh, let's see what we got. All right. I was reading. reading a comment. Sorry. Charlene Whitsett, welcome from Vancouver. Oh, I think I heard Mrs. Fry beeping in. Yep, there she comes. Here she comes. Look, everybody, it's Mrs. Fry. Oh, she's only going to be here for a moment. She's in between breaths. They can see you. Lisa says hi, everybody. I guess she's only going to zip in for just a second. She's got things to do out in the other room with the staff. Ah, okay. So I would tend to I would tend to say Mrs. Fry will probably not be back. She's going to be rearranging the house a bit for some things that are coming in. So there we go. So say hi, Mrs. Fry. Bye, Mrs. Fry.
Class will be fine.
Okay. So you're going to do class?
We're going to figure it out.
What is class tonight?
Shamanic Journey.
Yeah, you'll have to do class.
Should be fine.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
I mean, you got 3 hours, so make it happen, Captain.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Well, there we go. Okay. So that was Lisa. They are delivering some furniture for Bill. So he's been immobilized. He's got a leg cast on, and so he's got to have some additional things, and they're making room in one of the other areas of the house for the stuff coming in, and it's supposed to be on its way right now. So they're scrambling, trying to get everything moved. And I know what room they're putting it in, and there's just a bunch of very large stuff there. So anyways, there we go. All right, so here we go, getting on to the reading. And let's see. So you know what? I had called. I didn't actually say I was going to, but I'm going to because, why not? So Charlene Whitsett, are you still here? Because if you're not, I wouldn't be surprised just because squirrels. Oh, there she is. Hello. Hello. How are you today? Okay. Vancouver, huh? All right, let's see what we got happening here. Oh, come out here making a bunch of noise, you two. Okay, so it seems like once a day when I'm doing these, I'm getting all major arcana. So this seems to be that reading. All right, let me scan over here what we got. Okay, so the first card I've got for you, Charlene, is the Fool. Okay, so the Fool generally represents a new journey in life. Generally, what I get out of this? Okay, so the journey usually starts off with somebody with high. What's the word I'm trying to describe? with lofty aspirations. That's what I'm trying to say. With lofty aspirations. So the fool tends to start the journey, with great big ideas and, oh my God, we're going to do all this and we're going to do that. It's how a lot of us a lot of these things in life start off like, oh my God, I'm gonna change the world, or I'm gonna, not necessarily the world, but maybe your world or somebody else's world. So hold that thought while we go to the next card. And then the next card, is the world. Okay. It is the world. Okay. Okay. So and then the last card, I'm putting pieces together here, so just bear with me. Just bear with me. And the last card I pulled is the death card. It is the death card. Now, just know that the death card sounds like it's this horrible thing, and really it's not. It's just the end of a journey. It's the end of a situation. It's the end of something. So, with that said, I have to ask, are you on? Did something just come to an end, or are you about to end something in your? Whoops, sorry, wrong button. Trying to get rid of things so I can see the whole screen. Are you? I feel like there's a journey here that has just ended or is about to end, and you are about to start on something new, something very new, and for you, I feel like it might be an enormous shift, an enormous change. Okay. Be excited for this new path, whatever the new path is. I don't know if it's a relationship or the job. You're moving. I don't know what any of this is. It feels like a move of some sort. But it feels like it's like you're completely walking away from something and starting this whole other thing. This is what I'm getting out of this. Okay. 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 That makes sense. That makes sense. You're so you're changing your world. You are going to change your world. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what kind of healing path you're looking to be on. But whatever feels right, you're going to know. Be careful. This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you to be careful of people. Be careful of who you select to learn from.
if the energy does not feel right, if it does something just doesn't feel right with the energy, don't get yourself involved in that, because I just feel like there's a lot of charlatans out there that will take advantage of the situations, and so just be very mindful of who you are working with in your healing path, especially if you're trying to self heal, or become a healer of any sort. Be very, very careful about who you select to be your mentor. Um, and this is why the Fool card is so important to this, because we all have these lofty expectations of things, of ourselves, okay, and also of the people that we maybe look up to. Um, and so the Fool card tells me that it if you don't have a lot of experience in healing, or in the metaphysical healing world, if this is the kind of healing you're talking about, um, it's easy to fall into uh, some I don't want to say shady, because that's not the right word. Just people who say they know a lot more than what they do, and none of us have time for that kind of bullshit. So just be very careful, be very selective. Again, you're going to know if the energy feels right, if what they're talking about sounds right. And it doesn't mean don't check them out, because we sometimes we're very non-trusting creatures. So it doesn't mean don't listen to them and don't listen to what they have to say, because right off the gate it might sound kind of what, or but the big thing is the energy of the individual and your energy. If you feel in your gut something's just not right, skedaddle, get on down the road and go find somebody or some group or some people that you feel more comfortable with and that you trust more, that you feel trustable, that you feel they are trustworthy. So just be very careful about getting in the midst of some places you don't really want to be, and you don't want to be wasting your time on nonsense. So hope that helps. Okay. All right. Next. Oh, let's see what we got here. Trudy Gale, how are you today? Are you still here? I'm just scrolling back up into the feed and looking for names. Trudy Gale. Hey, Trudy. Good. Glad to hear it. Oklahoma, huh? Whereabouts in Oklahoma are you at? We have a house in Pawnee, Oklahoma. Obviously, we're not living in it right now, but we have it. All right, Trudy. Let's see what is in today. Oh, you live in Luther. Okay. All let's see what we got today. Tammy Nelson. Welcome, Tammy. Miss Tammy start opening a new store in Farmville, Virginia. Boy, do we wish we were there. You may see us just drop in someday, Tammy. Okay, so Trudy. Sorry. Squirrel. I squirreled. Okay, so first card I got. I pulled it is the Eight of Wands. 8 of Wands. Okay. So I get protector. I get a protector kind of vibe out of this card for you. This is an older person. I feel like for you. Were you a caregiver at one time for a family member? Okay. I'm working this up here. I'm working it up here, so just hang with me. Next card I pulled was the wheel. Come on. Focus on the card, not everything behind me. Come on. There we go. So this is the next card is the wheel. And then the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. I'm going to ask if she. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming at this point that she has passed. This is the woman that you were taking care of, or were a caregiver for. I don't know that you were taking care of her, but I just keep getting, and I know the wheel card came up, but that's not what it's about. It's about the circle of life. Huh. Okay. Was there some trouble? Was there some trouble with the estate back? Wow, she was 103. Was there some trouble with the estate after she had passed? Because I just feel like things just weren't quite settled before she passed. Is kind of what I feel like. This one's tough. This one's a tough one. I can't quite get a grasp on what she's trying to say here. I don't know. It just feels like there's some sort of. It feels like there's a regret about not leaving things in order, and I guess, and I guess so. It sounds like there's some like they feel responsible, some responsibility for the way things are right now. Even though it was further down the line, it just I feel like there's some regrets there about not doing things differently a long time ago. To try to mitigate some of the things that are happening now. And it's very sad. It's very sad. These emotions are what I'm feeling. I just keep coming back to this card. It just she feels responsible to some degree that you're raising kids still, so to speak. So, and she's very sorry for all that. I mean, that's really, it's tough. It's tough to read this one. It's very, very murky for me. I can't quite get all the message. It's like I'm hearing a lot of wind blowing, and it's hard to hear the message. I'm inside the house. There's no wind blowing, but it's like the message is so muffled. It's like somebody's downwind trying to yell back at you, facing away from you, and so you can hear things, but it's like it's going away from you. I don't even know if I'm explaining that right, but so that I feel like there's a lot of sadness for the way things are right now, and a little bit of responsibility for it. So that's what I got. Trudy, I don't know. I can't. Like I said, I just can't get the. I just can't get enough out of the ether there to try to. Again, it just sounds like there's a lot of wind blowing, and I can't get far enough ahead of it to hear the actual words. I'm having to kind of pull syllables out of things to try to put it together, but there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of feeling there's a lot of regret for not doing things differently when they were younger. Okay. Miss Laura Berwick's on the line, everybody. Say hello, Laura. Laura, I sure hope you're feeling a little better today. All right, let's go through the feed here and see who. Oh, excuse me. I just realized I haven't eaten supper. I haven't even eaten today. I made stuff for dinner. I got spaghetti sauce in the crock pot. It's finished. Hey, Creta, how are you, girl? I don't know if you're still here or not. Okay, let's see here. Good, Laura. Good. I hope what they're giving you is bringing that down. If everybody could send Laura some healing energy, some love and energies. She was attacked by a little snake on her porch, and she's having a lot of problems with it. So, bit her twice. She got bit by a rattler, little baby rattler snake. So she's definitely needing some healing energy. Excuse me. Almost ended this. Hit the wrong button again. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. All right. So, Susie Noble, are you still here? Susie Noble, are you still here? Shuffle these up. Hi, Susie. The heck just happened? My screen went phew. Susie. Hi. Take a deep breath and relax for a minute. I feel like your shoulders, my shoulders all of a sudden just got like super tense, I feel like might just be a little strung up today. Relax, breathe. Just remember, they can't eat you. Whatever's going on, they can't eat you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, so you got 4 cards today. So, all right. All right, Susie. There's Mary Poppins again. It isn't Mary Poppins, but that's just the vision I get in my head. Miss Mary Poppins coming in to straighten shit out. A lot of water energy in this. A lot of cleansing, a lot of cleansing energy. So this is the Knight of, I'm sorry, I didn't explain that. This is the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups. So this is an energy that's coming in to clean some shit up. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. This is a person who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of life experience. Okay, well, which is the person that's coming in to help clean things up. Now, I say coming in to help clean things up. Doesn't mean it's coming into your particular circle to clear things up or clean things up. But there's somebody coming in to clean things up. Okay. So this one is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. A lot of water in this. A lot of water energy. A lot of strong water energy in this. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups come in here. Cups, not clubs. The cups. So sorry. Okay. This feels like a work issue. This really does feel like a work issue. Okay, so now okay. So where we're going here is there's definitely some things that are out of alignment. Things are definitely out of whack. Things are not being done the way they're supposed to be doing. And they're bringing somebody in to straighten it out. And this person is definitely very knowledgeable, but they're going to be very firm. And I almost feel like it's going to be a my way or the highway type of event. This is not just a cleaning up the situation, but I feel like it could also end up being a cleaning of the house, getting their house in order. And So I don't know whether you're the one that's going to be coming in to do this or whether there's somebody coming in to your scenario here to make things right. Now, work can be many things to many people. Work can be a muggle job where you go to work every day. It can be a lot of different things. But there's definitely some ass kicking and hustle going to be coming along here pretty quick. Things are going to change considerably, but for the better. I believe. Let's see here what we got. So the last card I pulled out here was the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. So I feel kind of like this is like a celebratory card because this one was stuck to the Queen of Cups, but I feel like this is kind of a celebratory card where we got the happy pipes and there's music and stuff like that. So I really feel like this is when the dust all settles on this situation. There's gonna be it's gonna be happy times for the people that are still there, but I also feel like there's gonna be some shame. There's gonna be some shame involved for the people who let things get out of whack. So there we go. That's what I got. I hope that helps. And if it is something about work or whatever, just hang in there. Keep your nose to the grindstone and let karma roll out upon the people that it's supposed to. That's really all we can do at this point. Okay. Hope that helps. You're quite welcome. Oh, and I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. Drama. Stay out of the drama because there's going to be drama. There is going to be drama. Guaranteed, and they are going to try to pull everybody they can in. Don't get caught in it. I don't see no drama. La 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 la. I cannot hear you. That's the kind of attitude you need to have. All right. Oh, that was funny. Oh, good grief. Somebody's just rewards are about to be served. Revenge is a dish served best cold. Okay. I'm a member. Oh, let's see here. You know what? Annabelle Gillingham. I have a Annabelle Gillingham. Is it Gillingham or Gillingham? We're going with Gillingham right now. Oh, Annabelle Gillingham. Annabelle, you still here? Karma can be a real nasty thing sometimes. Annabelle. All right, there you are. Annabelle. Annabelle, before I even pull a card, You need to slow down. You need to slow down. You're going a million miles an hour. You're like a duck on a pond. You're nice and calm right on the top, but your feet are going a bazillion miles an hour below the water. Calm. You need to slow down a little bit. And breathe. Slow down and breathe a little bit. You're going so fast. You're missing the signs. You're going so fast by them. You can't see the signs that are there. Slow down, breathe. Slow down and breathe. Look around. Look around you. Look around you. I hear a lot. Look around you. Look around you. They're all the signs are all. And here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not even gonna pull cards for you because I don't need to. The signs are all around you. And the signs are the people around you. Don't discount what they have to offer. Okay. Let them in. Let them help. Let them help. I don't mean let them take over by any means, but let them help. Let them help you. Give them something. Just let them help do something. Even if they do it wrong, it isn't necessarily wrong in the grand scheme of things. It's a lesson. It's not just a lesson for them, but it's also a lesson for you. Trying to teach you some patience. And don't shoot the messenger here, but what I get is, well, you're not going to do it right you're not going to do it right. So I'll just do it myself and I don't have to worry about it. Well, after you have so many of those, I'll do it myself. You've got so many of those, I'll do it myself. You can't really get after the things that you really need to. And it's the little things that just keep piling up and piling up. Let some of the little things be done that, are not going to be, even if it does get done wrong in your eyes, maybe it doesn't necessarily mean it's done wrong. Just maybe it wasn't done the way you wanted it done. And I got to tell you, I'm horrible about that. Horrible. I want it done. If it's not done in exact the same way that I wanted it done or that I would do it, just get the hell out of my way. I'll do it myself. Okay. But I'm getting better about that myself. Anyways, we have to let other people do some of the stuff, even if it is wrong in our head. As long as it gets done and nobody got hurt or, the job got completed, great. Just check that one off the box. It's done. Now your pile will start coming back down and you'll get things back into a more manageable box for you. Okay. Your box is only so big, but you've heard the expression, trying to stuff 20 or 5 pounds of shit in a 2-pound sack. Well, there's only so much capacity that any of us can do. And, so you got to kind of let up on the reins a little bit and let some other things, the little things, be done elsewhere. So hope that helps. I hope it means something. I hope that does definitely. You got to breathe. You got to slow down. You're going to make yourself so ill from trying to do everything, and it's not worth that much energy expulsion to do it. So. the little mundane tasks, Annabelle, that's what she says. So she's asked, I'm used to having to do things all my life. Do what stuff you mean? So just the little things, I mean, obviously you have to get up and you have to go. If you have a job, obviously you have to get up, you have to go to work, you have to do that. But I'm saying, if it's a matter of somebody raking the grass or cutting the grass or picking up the trash, things, you delegate that shit to somebody. Let somebody else do that for you. I'm just throwing things out there. I'm not saying those specific things, but it's the little things. There's only so many hours in a day that any of us can do anything, and so we have to prioritize what's going to get done today. And if your list is 10 pages long and you're lucky if you get half a page, the list just keeps getting longer and longer, and it feels like you're overwhelmed. You get overwhelmed with so much shit to have to do. So, and that just adds more stress onto you, and any of us. So you just have to start recognizing, again, the signs are all around you. The signs are all around you. The people, the things, they're all around you. You just have to slow down long enough to take a look at and see. So I hope we can. There you go. There you go. And you know what? You're going to find another place. You and whoever is helping you, you're going to find another place. And it's going to be twice as fast because there's more than just one person trying to do it all. So you're going to be just fine. Consider that step one in taking the things off your list of things to do. So you're already on the road. You're already on the right path. Yeah, and if you're already sick, you definitely need to ask for help. Don't try and do everything yourself. I understand that, that's the way it's been all your life. And, guess what? Sometimes we have to swallow our pride a little bit and ask for help sometimes. So anyways, there you go. Good luck finding a new home or a new place. I hope that happens as fast as I think it's going to. So all right. Oh, it sure be great if everybody went down and just mashed the holy hell out of the like button and the heart button, because that does help with the algorithm, getting us up in the rankings a little bit. Mrs. Fry was going to come on, but she is taking care of Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill is my father-in-law, and Mrs. Fry is my wife. So for those of you who don't know who I am or who we are, she's in Texas taking care of her father, and I'm here in Ohio at the farm taking care of the farm and running things here. So we were going to get on and do readings together tonight, but the nurse is helping to rearrange the house for some much needed furniture upgrades since he fell and broke his leg the other day. So they're bringing in medical bed and some other things that are going to help him be able to get around. So Lisa just doesn't have the strength to help him up, and so this is going to help them both. So anywho, so again, let me take a breath here for just a second. Hi, Isis. Rebecca Emerson. I just saw your thing right on up the page real fast. Rebecca Emerson. Rebecca, if you're still here, let me know you're still here just so I know. Sometimes people just pop in and pop out. It happens. Northeast Ohio. I'm in Northwest Ohio. Welcome, Donna Hunt. Well, I guess she had come in and left real quick. So, since Donna, since you're here, Donna Hunt, are you still here too? There you are, Wayne County, huh? Yeah, I'm over here in Henry County, other side of the state. All right. Miss Donna, what have we for you today? Steubenville. I'm trying to think where the heck Steubenville is. That's down around Columbus, isn't it? Okay. All right, Donna. Okay. So, Donna, the first card I pulled out for you was the Strength card. Strength card. Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw a big comment. I was like, whoa, what's going on over here? Usually that's a red flag for me that there's something going on. But anyways, okay. So the Strength card. Second card I pulled out was a 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups. However, this card was upside down. All right, so with this card, generally what I get here, there's a lot of golden energy in this. There's a lot of, back here so the thing will focus. There we go. I'm getting so okay. So I feel like you've had a recent upset in your path here, because it's upside down. Normally, this is a very good flowing card, but for some reason, when it comes in upside down, I feel like this card has had a big upset in the midst of things. Somebody threw a monkey wrench in the works. Somebody or something. And then the last card I got was the 7 of Swords. Okay. And the 7 of Swords. There we go. 7 of Swords. This is a battling card. There's something going on. It was so. If you recently had something in your life that changed, and I feel like there's a health issue that has been a recent thing. Now, it doesn't mean it's you. It does not mean it's you necessarily, but it means that there's somewhere in your life circle, there is a big change in somebody's health. I guess this is the monkey wrench I'm thinking about here. Donna, is any of that making sense to you? Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting here is, all right. So this card is a battling card. This is doing the dance. Okay. This is going to be okay. Okay. It's going to seem like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it's going to be okay. 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 It's going to be a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is going to be a little bit of a struggle. It's not going to be all rainbows and unicorns and all that good stuff. It's going to be some work. There's going to be some effort that's going to have to be expelled here. But in the end, it'll all come around. Everything's going to be, I feel like this is going to come out okay. So, again, I don't know if it's somebody in the family, friends, work, or what's going on, but everything's going to be okay in the long run. It's just going to seem kind of bleak and glum for a little bit while kind of things settle in and the dust gets while the dust settles on the initial shit of it. So just be calm. Just be calm. Things will be just fine. It'll be just fine. Hope that helps put things at ease. Okay. Debbie Pittman, are you still here? I saw you up in the feed a little bit ago, but I don't know. Are you still here, Debbie Pittman? Debbie's from the UK. Not that was an influence. It was just cool. She's from UK. What's up? Hey, Debbie. Welcome. Keeping an eye on something. I saw something I am seeing something I have to keep an eye on over here. Okay, Debbie. All right. I'm sorry. Shuffle these up one more time. Oh. And just so y'all know, my dogs are about to start barking, so I'm going to mute when they do. So just know that if I stop talking, I've muted because they're going to start barking. I think my son just came home, and even though they know who he is, they're still going to bark at him because they can be idiots. But they're my special idiots. All right, Debbie. All righty. Well, why don't you just come on out of there? All right. Had a card, had a jumper, everybody. We had a jumper. Said, I'm coming out of here and we're going to have something. Okay. So Debbie Pittman. Nine of Cups is the first card that comes out here. The Nine of Cups. I see you at the well, if you will, the well of life. The well of life, rather. Not the will, the well. Things are okay, is what I feel like. Things are okay. They're not great. They're not horrible. They're just kind of okay. Like maintaining, so to speak. At least trying to maintain. We're going to circle in and get all that put together here. But so the next card out here is the Two of Pentacles. Now, this was the jumper card. This is one that jumped out of the deck out. So this is the Two of Pentacles. What's interesting about this is that this is an intermediate card. This is kind of an early in a path card, but it's again, Pentacles are knowledge, information. Don't start. But the thing that gets me here is there's the shedding. There's the shedding of things. The trees are shedding. The snake is shedding. So there's because okay. So anybody that knows anything about snakes, they go through a molting stage and their eyes turn blue, like a blue color or a gray color. So because they can't see, because what's happening is their outer layer of skin is getting ready to break loose. And when that happens, then it just kind of, they shed all that off. And so for some reason that's important to this. It has to do with that okay thing. Okay. Snakes are okay at that point. They can be a little dangerous because they can't see really well. And so they lash out, and before they know it, they may have damaged something or someone. So being okay just means maybe you're not seeing everything that you need to see because you're okay. So be careful lashing out because maybe you don't quite understand something or someone. And I don't mean lashing out like you're going to punch them or, you're going to hit them or strike them or whatever. But our tongues can be just as dangerous and deadly, if not worse, than physically harming somebody. And there's not a person on here, I'm sure, that I need to say that to, because we all have been on the receiving end of that kind of a whooping or have done it as well. So, but when things are just okay, there's a tiny bit of depression that I'm feeling in here. But because it's shedding, I feel like things are about to break loose. So just hang in there. Just hang in there. I mean, there is light that will open up, and the veil will come off and everything will be fine. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen very fast, and things don't always happen fast because they're not supposed to. They're going to happen when they're supposed to happen. That's because of the lessons that we're supposed to pick out of these. So And then the last card I got, again, here's that Pentacles again, 8 of Pentacles. Now this card to me represents a lot of work, teamwork. The freaking 7 dwarfs just, I hope, it's off to work we go. Anyways, so I mean, you get the point. It's just you do it. It can be fun at times. So okay, all right, I'm okay. This is a work issue, isn't it? I haven't even looked at any comments to see if you've commented. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling on over here. I haven't even got to asking any questions to you because I don't see. Okay. I don't know if Deb's even still here. Deb, are you still here? Because I don't even see any comments from you. If you are still here and you haven't made a comment, or you haven't, I just don't see them because I don't see any comments from you. Just hang in there. Things are going to change very soon. So just, I know things are meh. Just hang in there. Okay. Well, hi, Donna Culverhouse. All right, Donna. Since you're right there, Donna Culverhouse, you don't start. Donna, do you like to dance? I know it's a weird question. I'm not asking you to dance. I'm asking you, do you like to dance? Actually dance. I mean, do you actually like to dance? Did you used to dance a lot? Did you dance at all? There's a lot of dancing, and I feel like there's a lot of dancing in this reading. First card I pulled out for you. First card I pulled out was the Six of Wands. Okay, this is a happy card. This is to me this is for this reading. This is a happy card. Okay, a lot of music, a lot of just having fun. Okay. Second card I pulled out was the Three of Cups. Again, so here we are. There's music involved, and you just kind of like to go with the flow of it. And okay. Let's see. Okay. This last card I pulled here was the Knight of Pentacles. It was the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So if you see what you see here is the knight going in. Basically, he's not scared of the snake that's coiled up there. It's actually, I feel kind of like a protective. It's kind of like the snake is kind of a protective being for the knight in this case. But I'm trying to put this together with the dancing. So the dancing and the music. Is that like a safe space for you? I mean, is that I don't like a happy place, a safe place? I mean, that's what I maybe that's how you maybe is that a way you maybe I don't want to say cope, but blow off some steam. I guess is that an accurate statement? Just lets you kind of do your own thing and well, yeah. And while you're at it, give me one because actually I like Post Malone. I think he's pretty good. So anyways, it's the music, the dancing. I mean, that really does make sense, and it's your happy place. That's your happy place. Just because I have to have one more card out of this for some reason, and we're gonna go to the After Tarot. Just don't feel like there's quite enough in that one. Well, that was different. Shuffled them upside down. Actually, I'm not allowed to go any concerts right now because she didn't get to go to Duran, and apparently that's my fault. So because I wasn't there to answer the phone. Okay. Hold, please. The Lover's card. Yeah, this is the After Tarot deck. No, you're not. I've got to do this now. I have to do this, Donna. I have to do this. It would do. She would no. I'm the one. I wasn't there to answer the phone the day those tickets came available. Annabelle, you're quite welcome. So anyways, so yeah. All right, Donna. So I guess what I got here was this was somebody. This was actually a message. This was actually a message from somebody. Somebody that I feel like somebody that used to go to these with you a lot. Used to go to concerts and stuff with you a lot. I feel like they're not there anymore. They've passed away. This person. First of all, can you confirm that or not? I feel like there was a woman in that you used to hang with a lot that did that, and I feel like okay. She just wants you to know that she saw you dancing this morning, and she was right there with you. And when you go to your next, she goes to a lot of, she still goes with these events with you all the time. She just doesn't have to pay now. She thinks that's funny as shit, but she don't have to pay. She sounds kind of like she might be a bit of a smartass, and that yeah. Anyways, she said she was tickled and she was kind of giggling at you this morning. So, anyways, she's still going to these events with you. So, just know that she's there. She definitely has a sense of humor that would align well with my messed up things that I like to do too. So anyhow, there you go, Donna. Your reading was more of a message. It was not really a reading so much as it was a message. The information she was giving me was just to kind of bring it around. So there you go. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for somebody that stands out for me. So, just so everybody knows, I do not read by where you come in the stats. I go through and I look for somebody's energy that I have a message for, but I don't have a message for. I'm just a mouthpiece. The message is coming from everybody else. So. So let's see here. Try not to go too far back in the feed because a lot of people tend to come in and roll out. All right. Ian, where did I see Ian? What was your last name? Ian Davies. Ian Davies, are you still here? Ian Davies, are you still here? Ian Davies. There you are. Hello. Nice to meet you. Even though we aren't really meeting, but you know, good enough. Energies are meeting. And ultimately, that's really what it's all about. It's energies. All right, Ian. Wow, Ian. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So, Ian, here's what I got. I got the Lover's card for you. Okay. Second card I pulled was the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. But the card was upside down. So, this is a card of experience. This is a card of wisdom. This is a card of battles that we have fought in our lives and in our past lives. And what we're fighting, the battles we fought in our life that are fighting right now. Okay. So the biggest thing I want you to pay attention to here is that this card represents swords that have been broken and swords that are still fighting strong. What this tells me is that the broken swords are maybe battles that have been lost, you know, and that there's still plenty of battle to go. But because it was upside down, I feel like right now it's the time of uncertainty. So there's a bit of mistrust. There's definitely something there that your gut is telling you, oh, check this out. Okay, so your gut is telling you something's not right. Something's not right, or something has not been right. You know it, but you're just kind of, yeah, I don't want to face up to this. I don't want to confront this. This is what I'm getting. You've got to eventually. I mean, you can continue to deny it, but you're only prolonging the inevitable, is what I feel like. All right, the last card I got here, the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I got there's a lot of high end cards here. Ten of Cups. This is about the bounty of life, your efforts in life. And again, there's a lot of gold energy in this, but there's water involved with this because there's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of clearing. There's a lot of cleaning, cleansing, excuse me. There's a lot of cleansing, rather, not cleaning, but cleansing. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so the cups are empty. You have all of this. Oh, see. Sometimes I just have to talk out loud for the message to get in. So the cups are empty. You have all of these cups, and they're all empty. You have all of this. How do I put it? Great energy and for what? It feels like it's all just been thrown out the window. I really feel like this has got to do with the relationship. I felt it right out of the gate, but I wanted to get through the reading a little bit more to see what I was coming with. I don't know. Ian, is any of this making any sense to you at all? I just feel like there's a big change coming in a relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean with a partner, but it could be a family member, a friend. There's something there that is not right. You know it's not right, but and it's just why all of this needs to be why you've got all this stuff and you got nothing to show for it, is what it feels like. So you've got to face up to what you got to do. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be easy. And then there's going to be hurt feelings. So I hope that means something. I hope that helps. Maybe with the decision or something. So that's what I got. There you go. Moving on. All right. Alicia Young, are you still here? Alicia Young, are you still here? Hi, Pam. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Alicia Young, are you still here? Okay, no Alicia. Well, it does happen. All right, let's see. Monica Jane. How about Monica Jane? There she is. A little bit of a delay on my end or on the feed there. But hey, Monica. How you doing today? Whew. All right, let's see just what is happening? Okay. Monica. Okay. Oh. So Monica, I got the Hierophant for you. The Hierophant for you. So that's the first card out. Excuse me. Feels preachy. I mean, the energy feels preachy. Like, thou shalt, you shall, you will. So this is a very rigid. This is a very rigid structure I'm seeing here. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of deciphering as we go along. Okay, so the next card I've got out here is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, again, represent a lot of knowledge, power, knowledge, information, experience. Okay. So this rigid structure. Now, this is a person. I say structure. But this person is so rigid in their structured way of living that even if somebody has all the knowledge in the world, experience, knowledge, so on and so on, it doesn't matter to this person. They are so rigid that they will not let any of it, just be like, nope, nope, get it out of here. Can't see it. And this is a very stoic type of person. Like, this feels like somebody is like a Marine, like a U.S. Marine. This person feels like a U.S. Marine, and it's going to be done this way, and there's no other way, and it's mine, and this is, and there's definitely no room for a softer knowledge base. But so softer is in softer energy, softer personality, softer way of thinking. Even though there's more experience, there's more knowledge, there's no room on the other side for acceptance of any of that. Not sure if any of this is making any sense to you. This person feels like a father figure. Doesn't mean it's your father, but it feels like a father figure. This is a father figure person. It's not like your father, but it isn't. Anyway, let's move on, and we'll come back and maybe this will all start working together. The last one I got here was the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Okay? The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands had a rough go of things. Had a really rough go of things. And being with this person has, while they love this person very much, being with this person has been very trying, very difficult. And this feels like they've given up a lot of their life to be with this person, even though it's been tough. But it's been what felt like their duty to stay with this person. And that they have had to make the best of what situation they felt like they were pretty much stuck in. And this is why there's the rainbow coming from the pot. It's not a beautiful rainbow. It's not a particularly elegant rainbow, but it's their rainbow. It's what they have done with their life. Any of this? Come here. Focus. There we go. Camera gets out of whack. Sometimes I got to talk to it a little bit. This feels like a life lesson. I'm actually wondering if this isn't a past life that you have been through, and which is really, I mean, it's kind of what it feels like, is this was a past life, and that some of this residual shit is carried over into this life. The message I'm getting out of this is you have to be flexible. And don't be bound down by somebody else's egomania, I guess is what I'm getting at here. Is what I'm getting. Don't let yourself be bound down by somebody else's egomania. That was a tough one. That's a tough one. Monica, do you sometimes find yourself surrounded by people like that? But but hear me out here. But hear me out. You okay? You don't fall for it. You can see through it. You see it fast enough that it doesn't suck you in. Okay. So you find yourself around those kind of people. They seem to attract to you. Now, again, this doesn't mean it's a relationship. This doesn't mean it's people that really necessarily want anything other than to test you out, to see how much shit you're actually going to take. And it doesn't take long for them to realize you ain't taking it. So, but it also doesn't take you long to figure that out, and you distance yourself. I feel like you're very good at distancing yourself. Okay. This was a tough one to try to get wrapped around and get my brain wrapped around, but they were persistent and sticking with me, trying to get that out. Yeah. Well, because I think you've been through that before, and like three other lives, I feel like you were in those situations. You don't have time for that shit, and you're really pretty good about saying no. This ain't for me. Your fight or flight instincts kick in, and down the road you go. Yeah. And Monica, you're absolutely right. So no matter how much pain, it's just cut it off. Right. You don't need to keep dragging it out and keep piling on, inflicting more and more and more. It's just better to cut it loose and be done. Doesn't mean it ain't gonna hurt, but it's got to go. It's not good for you. Self-respect is a must. Absolutely. All right, Monica. Thanks for sticking with me on that one. That one was tough to work out the details. Let's see. Why my neck hurts all of a sudden. Monica, I hear what you're saying. The codependencies. Yeah, I understand what you're going. I understand what you're saying. Oh, you're not going to play by my games? Well, you're done. Well, okay. There's the door. I know how to get to the door, and I'm just not going to play the game. So there you go. You didn't do a damn thing wrong on that one. Okay. Monica, I don't feel like this particular life, you may not escape that routine. Okay. The next, you won't after this life is after you return back, you won't have to do this again. Because you have figured it out. So it's just, don't forget it. Don't forget it. I don't feel like you're coming back for this lesson anymore because I think you got it. But next go around is gonna be different lessons. So we all have these different lessons every time we come back here. Okay. Don't start. No, don't you start. Donna, lessons are not a bummer. It's all what we make of the lesson. If the lesson, some lessons are good lessons, some lessons are hard lessons. Some are just we're part of somebody's lesson. But the thing of it is the knowledge we take away from it, and how we react to it. If we sit there and dwell on it and like, oh, boo hoo, boo hoo, boo hoo, well, you didn't learn shit. So sometimes we all just have to pull up our britches and say, okay, got my ass kicked. Let me dust it off here and let's keep moving. And what did I do? Why did this come about? And so we sometimes the first part of the healing process is figuring out what the hell we did. How did we get here? And then taking the steps not to put yourselves, any of ourselves back into whatever the situation was. So learning from those lessons, is the goal. And if we just continually keep falling into the same trap, at some point we all kind of have to look back at ourselves and say, okay, maybe I'm making a choice here. Maybe I'm choosing to continue to do this. And now maybe I need to make the choice not to do this anymore so that I can get out of this loop. And so, that's just a thought. There wasn't really anything in that as far as a reading goes, but it's kind of they get the chirping in there. They picked something out of that and they wanted to talk about it. So, there we go. Yes, lessons do make us better. Don't tell the dogs that, because then they get this big head thing, and then they want to whine and look at me. Oh, let's see what we got here. Kim Kuntz. I believe that's how you say it. Kuntz. Kuntz. I know some coons. They're Kunzs, but I know it's not the same. But I got some friends. Kim, are you? Well, you're still here. I just saw you. So. I can only imagine the childish names that people have called you, and you can't fix stupid, All right, Kim. Ooh, get back over here. That's a new card. I haven't seen that one yet. I can only imagine. Okay. All right, Kim. So first card I pulled for you is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Now, I feel like there is a very interwound relationship here. A very binding relationship. But it's a young relationship. It feels complicated. It just feels complicated. Hence the binding part. It's just complicated. It just feels complicated. Now, when I say relationship, I don't necessarily mean that this is a lover, a love relationship. This is. It's like there's a lot of strings attached. I don't know if any of that makes any sense to you. It's just what I'm feeling. It's what I'm sensing. Then I pulled the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is somebody that's like this is an overthinker to me. An overthinker. Are you the overthinker? I mean, is any of this ringing a bell, Kim? Is this resonating with you at all? Oh, okay. The overthinking complicates things so much. Sometimes just the simplest approach is the best. Speaking as an overthinker myself, I will be in a situation 2 days ago, and I have not stopped thinking about something I said or a motion that I made or, something kind of what I would think it was a silly comment, and just completely blow it so far out of proportion in my brain. I would blow it so far out of proportion. I would worry and I would fret. I do this all the time. It's a personal insecurity of mine that, I don't want people to dislike me, or think that I'm weird or goofy or anything. So just so everybody understands, in the world, in the Muggle world, nobody knows about what I do over here in this, because number one, they wouldn't understand, and number two, I would be ostracized just because, woo, you're the woo-woo guy, and it's really not. I'm just a freaking guy, and I just happen to have certain gifts that they don't understand. So, and we all do, and so do they, but it's a matter of whether or not they're willing to accept the fact that they can do it. Anyway, I'm getting off. Anyways, squirrel. It's not limited to just Lisa, everybody. Right, Kim? So Kim says, I stress about why there is nothing to stress about. We overcomplicate things so much. We could take the simplest thing of sharpening a pencil and, oh my God, well, see, now I got to go do this so that I can get the money to go buy this thing, and then do instead of just going, hey, you know what? I got a knife over here, pencil sharp. And the next time I go to the store, I'll buy a damn pencil sharpener. It's just that simple. So we have to learn to slow our brains down and stop worrying about every little thing that we do in life that that we think may trigger somebody to think something negative about us. And it's just a damn pencil. It's just a damn pencil. And don't overcomplicate things with the overthinking process. If there's nothing in this relationship that is awry, don't manifest the thought process by running 27 different scenarios down about, well, what did he mean by that? Or what did she mean by that? Or it was probably absolutely nothing meant. And so, but these are the things these are the processes of an overthinker. I understand that because I am horrible about it myself. I'll go to bed at night and I'll lay there for sometimes hours going, and I wake up when I do finally get to sleep, wake up next morning, I'm absolutely exhausted. And to what value did any of that shit have? Sometimes I have to just go in there and say, okay, shut up, stop thinking, stop talking. And it's the only way I can get to sleep sometimes. So just slow down. Don't worry so much about what you think you might have done or didn't do, or just because there's nothing happening. It's a blessing. Be grateful. Nothing's happening. So, and then, so the last card I pulled here is the 5 of Swords. Now, keep in mind, you see every appendage of this wasp, if you want to call it a wasp, a fairy, has a sword in it, waiting for battle, just waiting for battle, waiting for something to happen. This is what an overthinker does, where we go through these silly scenarios in our head. Well, if they do this, I'm going to do that. And if they do this, I'm going to do that. We're always waiting to if we're not fretting about screwing something up, we're fretting about somebody trying to screw with us. And so we're always ready to battle. I guess the general theme of this is simplicity. Simplicity. Be grateful for simplicity. Don't overanalyze every little thing that you do or that is done, because it's what can we do to stop it? What can we do to undo something that we've already done? We can't. It's in the past. There's nothing we can do about it. And by the way, whatever's going to happen, we may not be able to stop it either. So it doesn't do any good to worry about what's coming at us. We can only live in this little instance of time that we are actually in as we're going through it. And you know what? Sometimes we screw up and we make mistakes. And other times we come out smelling like a thing of roses. So worrying our brains to death isn't going to change the outcome. So that is the message I have. And I guess this is really a message for both of us, and probably a lot more of us on the feed here than just you and myself. So I know I've been talking kind of to myself here. That's because my guides are in my head going, this is not just for her. This is for you as well. So I hear you. I got it. Vicky, have a good night. And it's after 7. So here it's after 7. I am going to go get some supper because I do have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to work. So my muggle job. I am going to say goodnight to everybody. I really appreciate you all coming out. Lisa, regrettably, was not able to come on tonight, and she does have class at 7 Central Time here in the U.S. 7 o'clock Central. She is doing class. I think the link's out there already. And if you bought any crystals from the sale last night, all the invoices are out. Please check your inbox. If you do not see an invoice in there, check your junk mail or your spam folders. A lot of times, because our crystal business is a business, a lot of email systems kick them straight to junk mail or spam. So if you do not see an invoice in your mailbox from Our Mystical Crystals, then message Our Mystical Crystals page, and I will figure out what's going on with it. But they're out there. And anyways, so everybody, I know tomorrow a lot of us go back to work tomorrow, and unfortunately well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because it's kind of bringing on some negative thought processes. We got to keep the manifesting good. Job is good. Job pays the bills, keeps the lights on, food in the belly. May not be what we want to do, but it's what we got to do. So, any rate, you all have a wonderful night. May the light be with you always. Please be safe out there this week. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us and hanging out with me and the rest of the My Mystical Life membership people and everybody else that's a regular on here. All you newbies that have been on here, welcome. Everybody, this is a great community, and nobody judges anybody here. It's at least not that we tolerate. And so please don't hesitate to stop back by. Like us, like or follow our page, My Mystical Life. My personal page is Blue Heron Mystic. So if you would go follow that page or like that page, that would be great. That's my page. It's not my personal page because my personal page is not for the faint of heart. I do dumb shit and I say dumb shit and I post dumb shit. And so it's not all dumb. It's not all dumb, but it's a lot of immature stuff. So anyways, yes, I know you got to go potty. Anyways, yes, Blue Heron Mystic. Yes, thank you. I don't have the links here because generally Mrs. Fry is here to handle all that IT stuff. So she's awesome. Anyways, all right, everybody, good night. We will talk to you later. Mrs. Fry will be on at 7 in the membership for class, and she'll see you guys there. I will not be attending tonight. I have things to do to get ready for work this week. So good night. Good night, everybody. And again, may the light be with you always. And please be careful out there. Good night.